We are live as I understand it. So, this here is the Pun Saga Maverick list. I played this for a very long time. This list contains 27 lands. And I've made some changes that I've tested, but I haven't tested this exact configuration. So it runs one of each possible dual land, but it also runs a lush portico and a commercial district, as well as the basic forest. It runs three grove, four saga, four wasteland, and the changes I'm on 8 fetches. I used to be on 7, and I added a lush portico over the 5th mana dork. And then I decided to up the fetch land count to 8 and up the surveil lands to 2. The concept of surveil lands is mostly this in this deck. The number of turn 1 plays, count Green Sun Zenith, is 15. And the truth of the matter is, in most cases, Haywire Might, Lavaspur Boots, and Soul Guide Lantern are often not going to be good turn 1 plays. They can be, especially Soul Guide Lantern, but not always. So in a way, you're really stuck with your 4 Dorks and your 4 Zenith. And maybe they play a creature you could plow. The ability to play a fetch land and fetch for some sort of value or card selection in the form of lush portico or commercial district is sort of making up for the 1-drop low factor. So that's the main reason for the 2 commercial districts. The Lavaspur Boots, I'll describe it like this. So imagine a hypothetical situation where you go turn 1 land, then turn 2 saga land, then turn 3 play a land, create a construct, then turn 4 create a construct, right? You're only going to have 1 land available at that point if you follow that exact sequence. So 1 land drop, 2 land drop, 3 land drops, then you create the construct, and the 4th. The Lavaspur Boots is 1 to equip, where Shadowspear is 2 to equip. So you don't often get to use Shadowspear the turn that you fetch it. 1 to equip is really the big deal. And then the second part is haste on the construct that you just created that turn. Is a pretty good block. So you could imagine block and use of mana. Now, there are going to be turns where you would rather say play a mana dork instead, or plow, or any number of plays. But without playing soul lands and without, say, ramping in the turn 1 dork where you'd have that extra mana, because if you go forest dork, next turn saga, then you're going to have 4, and then you're going to have 5 if you hit those land drops repeatedly. And they don't kill your dork, or they don't waste you, or whatever. Yeah, Ward 1, I won't say is a non-factor, but I don't know how good it's going to be. On one hand, Shadowspear could give a Birds of Paradise, as an example, 2 toughness, and that's like a solid deterrent for Bowmasters. But 2 mana to do that is like, what game Are you really going to like have the 2 mana to spare, and where you want to opt to like turn a Birds of Paradise into like a 1/2 or something, or a noble? The Lavaspur boots, I think, is likely going to be a similar effect, where you're probably not going to put it on a dork, but putting it to like the Bowmaster thing, I think it's like kind of probably not too relevant. Also, most removal is instant speed, so like when you go to equip it, they just, if mana really is tight, then they'll just do it in response. Um, but I think I gotta play with it. I think haste is valuable. Um, I feel like it might be better than Shadowspear as a card, but I don't know if it's going to be better in this deck. That's kind of what Harry was saying, where it may or may not be better than Shadowspear as a card in the format, but in this deck, which has like a lot of comeback potential, um, maybe it's not really better. So that's really that. I'm gonna run a Pick Your Poison today. Um, yeah, if you can, if you're not dying to like, my biggest fear is like Murktide. Like they land a Murktide. One of the ways that I would beat Murktide was Shadowspear, or at least like keep up with it. You know, like I could like put a Shadowspear on like an endurance or a knight, and like I could come back. I'm a little bit nervous about that, and Shadowspear is such kind of like a really bad card on its own. It's like the most situationally. It's like either it's most of the time terrible, and then sometimes it's the best card in your deck. Um, I think Lavaspur Boots is going to be a little less polarizing. I also don't like the fact that Shadowspear allowed me to kill the One Ring, and because of its other weird ability. So, gonna take that chance today. Feels good sleeving this up. This deck's always very challenging to play, though. It's a very good deck. At least I think so. But it is extremely unforgiving, and it is clunkier than the other decks that I was playing. I think the Jund list was actually pretty clean, even though I don't think it was nearly as like perfected. Like not as many times did I get to play it and optimize it. I guess optimize is probably the right word. I think start with this. Yeah, see how things actually pan out. Still have the new settings. If anyone thinks that I don't sound clear or something like that, reach out to me. Let me know if the music's too loud or if I'm too loud or anything like that. Hey, always home. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Thank you. Glad you like it. Pretty damn good. Yeah, this version's, I added a lot of live stuff to my Spotify. And thought this was a really interesting version of the song. Certain bands are really good live. I think with songs that you've heard like a million billion times, live can be like a nice thing to like reappreciate a song that maybe you played into the ground. I can't. All right, yeah, this I can. And it's much better. There probably is some merit to putting the pun on the bottom and keeping the forest. Just always tough. This deck, I think, especially like if they bolt the bird here, it's gonna be a thing, you know? Okay. I don't like that. So now I definitely wish I kept the forest, huh? Saga? I think they're setting up here for a loam. And I am... The problem is they would get the tabernacle back. I just don't think I can allow that. Then again... Yeah, I cannot allow that. Pitching the knight might have been better. But I think usually a resolved knight is game winning here. Good to see you, Ben. So I think, depending on what they do, I guess I'll get the Lush Portico here. I don't think I need any of the red cards. And that is really good. I think we still play the knight, though. I know that Tabernacle's at the bottom of their library. Do that up. That's on theme. Right, they scoop. So oh, cool. Okay. Any of the new cards? So bring in these 5 for sure. Boo is probably not too strong. Definitely these go. Braska, okay. All right. I like that. I like where your head's at with that. Every once in a while, I'll see an endurance. I think I'm going to get rid of the Lavaspur boots here. And the Moloch, I guess, too. So it was between those two when I realized I had an additional slot because I'm playing the Pick Your Poison. Always like your brews, Ben. Oh gosh. Go Rail. Samwise. A 1/2 from Three Kingdoms. That gives your cards horsemanship. Alright, you're playing too much, Ben. Okay. Hold on. This is gonna be good. Yeah, same thing, right? Like pretty much the same card. You ask me. I think I do this because I don't have any white mana, and I'm a little bit nervous about them trying to ramp out the 2020 super quick with this hand. Ooh, brutal. Okay. No, that's not happening. Okay. And that's very good for them, but a wasteland. That's good. Um, they have the dark depths. So be it. Doesn't look like it though. That's a little risky on their end. Boots, yep. I feel like they. No, I don't know actually. I think it's this. Then I think it's this. So I'm gonna take a big ouch in this turn, but I don't think it's 10. Hope it's not 10. Should have done some math, maybe. Ooh. I just think that the Outland Liberator is very likely gonna flip, and I might be able to come back from using that. 3. Hey, thank you for that. Very on theme. They get a Mox Diamond. Oh, gosh. All right, yeah, I think that's GG then, huh? Now it's like actually dead, I think. Yeah, I didn't play around Kozlik's return. Well, now I have a chance, so. Yeah, pretty much. I think this, this, in it. Hey, thank you. I'm glad you exist as well. Oh, I just blew that, didn't I? I should have force a vigored. Pithing Needle's my only chance here. But I may not have been able to have beaten that anyway. Yeah, it's really Pithing Needle, which I'd have to be super lucky at this point to hit. I think we take the waste here. I think Knight of the Reliquary is bigger than whatever the construct would be at the moment. Um, why not just force a vigor? I think it would have been a 2/2, and it would have traded with the knight. Maybe I'm wrong. Possible I missed something here. I maybe I'm overvaluing that. Vigor's good. Oh, then you're probably right. Um, realizing now I can't use the Force of Vigor, huh? So, I'm in a bit of trouble here. I'm gonna have to do a block that I don't want to do. I think I just get the Lush Portico here. The Saga's just gonna die. I don't even think I really want that, to be honest. I have a Force of Vigor here. Yes. That is an option. I kind of think I want... Yeah. I hate when opponent does thing. I sort of think my best option here is getting the plateau. Because no. I could do some cool things during blocks. Okay. I think this is correct. I think we float. Float. Plow. That. Get. The foothill. Get this back. I have the arbor still. Ooh, that's so brutal. So we're gonna go to one away from death here, unfortunately. Yeah, absolutely. They could have wasted the Dryad Arbor and won, but they're gonna win anyway. Yeah. Really just waiting for Pithing Needle, but I'm actually just dead here. So let's scoop. Am I? Yeah, I am. If they do it right. We do suck again here. Let's scoop. Um, Never got the opportunity for the Force of Vigor, which means I probably played something wrong. Close one. Don't think we make any changes. I usually win these. Not alive anymore. Yeah. Uh, yeah. This hand's weakness is a very good loam hand like they had. Yeah. So it's going to be fetch basic, play noble. And if they don't play tabernacle, we have a pretty good chance. But they play tabernacle, we're in some trouble. Really just want to get this down as soon as possible. Best draw might just be Sylvan Library again. Being on the play feels great, that's for sure. They kept 7. You can tell this is a good lands player too. They made a few small mistakes, but nothing too major. And there's like a million decisions they have to make, so that's not uncommon. No tabby, please. Cool. I don't care so much about that card. I do have 3 options, though, huh? I think we still slam Knight. Yeah. If they, it's sacks and enchantment, so they'll have to choose whether they want this more. These choices are not easy. I think I am gonna play the needle now. Gonna growth. Okay. I think I name. I name Elvis Reclaimer. Tough choices. Boy, they're in the tank here. It's not easy. Like I'm not hating. That's hard. Like what would you sack? You know, I don't know what the two cards in their hand, but I'm thinking they're gonna sack the exploration though. Holy shit. I did not. Yeah, Ben. That's crazy. One year. Um so they're in the tank. They sacked I chose enchantment, and it's sack and enchantment. It's like an edict effect, you know? I named the Elvish Reclaimer though. So tough call here. Okay, I draw another endurance. So I think get to do something cool here. We're gonna. I don't think I want a construct, actually. I think we just float and then back. And I think I'm going to get another one. And I can't get a Haywire Mite now that I think about it because they have the cage. So I do have some regrets, actually. I should have made the construct. I wanted to get cage, or not cage, Haywire Mite, but cage stops it. So I think we actually waste this. No, wait, too late. Um, they they have 0 in hand, so I think I am safe to waste because they could copy. They don't have any forests. Okay. Yeah, that was hard. Like that's what I'm saying about this Saga deck. Like I think it's really good. It's just like that was a mess of a game in a pretty favored matchup. It's just it takes it out of you. Like I feel like if I replayed that match, like my choices would have been different, and so would my opponents. You know. Very fun deck though. Just lots of brain. Another lands. Okay. This is the same player? No. Different player. Okay. So definitely with the clue of land, I'm absolutely gonna fetch a basic here. I could tell you the way that I got paired makes me happy that I sleeped up Maverick. I think the Jund deck would have struggled more against this. Probably significantly unfavored, to be honest. I am loving that, but we'll skip past some of the Pearl Jam stuff. The basic, okay. Wow. I guess this is going to be a loam turn, huh? An endurance turn? Copy my forest? Okay. Want to protect my good lands here. The downside to this was I was thinking about getting a Saga in my main phase, and my only basic is probably not worth the sack for that play. I'd say the discomfort at the moment is not having any answer to loam here. Okay, never mind. We are okay. So, a little bit of an interesting kind of situation. Whatever I get, I'm going to sacrifice. So, I think I just get this. And I'm going to eat their waste here. And then I will... I think I'm fine to do this. Let's get the commercial district here. I would love to play Dredge. Again, I had a little bit of disappointing news. So there was a creator program that MTGO was doing, and I was hoping to be a part of that, and I put in an application, and they said, "You lose. Good day, sir." So I will not be able to do that, unfortunately. So if I have somebody like Geodude Jared on, then I think I could probably make that happen. But without that, I'd have to pay some dollary dues. Yeah, he's the worst. Can't rely on him for nothing. Was hopeful I would have got into that program. Um I'll say, like, I was definitely disappointed, but I understood it. So I'm going to waste now while the 2 is on the stack. And the reason I'm doing that now is because if they were to crop rotation it now for another Saga, they wouldn't get the thing. So, yeah. Cool. Green White Depth's really good deck. I'd like to play that again, too. It felt so good having a player like John available. Uh, to make time to, like, kind of coach me through those lines. I think this song is about like a dying or like a dead woman, something. I don't know if my fear is real. Like, I kind of want to just attack for 12. But then, like, leaving up Knight feels really good. Like, a little afraid of Tabernacle. I'd have to... All right. I'm not going to attack. I'm going to continue being a coward, I think. Continuously cowardice. I just think if I untap with this Sylvan, my chances of winning are very high. Hey, good to see you. Thank you. Hey. Thank you. A great album. So that's why I played around the thing. I think we're going to be okay. So, unfortunately, at the sack, the only forest here. Get a wasteland. Oh. Now I'm realizing they're just going to copy it anyway. So... I did make a mistake. Um... That's kind of funny. They're opting to take 11. I don't know about you, gang, but that feels like an oversight. Hopefully everyone's being nice in Discord. I wanna rain in a burning bang. That's not the lyrics. Oh, I didn't make... Whoops. That was a mistake, but I think we're okay. So Glacial Chasm is like really the way that I lose this game. Um, actually, it's the 2020. So we're gonna let this drag out even longer. Every fucking game with this deck is so hard. Like even the favored matchups. Maybe they're gonna put in a Yav. Yeah, I don't know. They're currently they made this another time. Like I like straight up just smacked them for like 10 last turn. Yeah. I think there's got to be a misunderstanding, you know? Yeah. Like this is like a like D yeah, that's one reason why I respect it so much. Like if you gave two good players the same exact hand, the same exact draws against an opponent, and they're both good, competent players, I'm confident they'll make different choices. And that's not just true of like taxes and this deck as an example, but it's especially true of those decks. Yeah. I feel like the Cauldra win with like a mom are like, I won't say common, but they could be common if like Maverick and other decks were played more often. But the fact that like people have cards like Force of Will and Daze and stuff like that. Well said. Yeah, I agree with that statement. I think that that is especially true against Cephalid Breakfast. That was a matchup where like I would often feel like the player's tendency was extremely important. Okay. So the definite keeps are this, a Zenith, a Knight. I think the Forest is in the definite keep. And then I think these three to the left are the ones that I'm considering. Yeah. That's the thing too, like maybe just the threat of having something is enough to make them not do it, even though you don't have it. But like, how often do you want to play that game? I'm gonna put the Force of Vigor on the bottom. Not sure about that, but pretty tough call. Whenever I see FGC, it brings a smile out of my face there, so. Like to hear that. I think we'll hit the exploration. The next turn, I think we ramp for a mana dork, maybe. Okay. I don't mind this. Pretty cool. Um, I think I want to protect my white mana more than I want to protect this Urza Saga. So I'm going to ramp here. And we'll get a bird, and we'll pass. I'll queue that up. They don't have an exploration. So, like, kind of not as big of a deal. I think we go for it here. Land the knight next turn. Hopefully win target game. Problem is that they have one plow. If that last card in hand is plow, I'm kind of in trouble. Well, maybe now I just endurance, huh? Yeah, I think I still knight here. Because there's no telling if I'm going to have 3 mana for the rest of the game. I think, like, if knight... Okay, they have a tabby. That's a pretty big deal. That was 3 really good mills, unfortunately. But they don't have an exploration. But still, that was 3 really good mills. So I think they're gonna play the tabby. Um, I think I can afford to pay the tabby again. So we fetch here for the Saga. Float. stack. It's Saga or Waste? I think it's Waste here. And a million fucking choices here of like potential lines. What I like most about this line is I have a wasteland searched already. What I don't love about that line is they still have Tabernacle out, and I'm gonna have to pay some tabby tax next turn. I think hitting the exploration was one of the best things I could have done, though. So the fact that I got the wasteland, pretty good. The fact that they wasted the wasteland, pretty bad. I'm losing that race if I attack. Now I do think that there's about a 50% chance that I lose this game. That plow is incredible. I don't think I care enough about Haywire Might here, especially if they're going to keep paying for it. It may be a little awkward if I draw a Saga. Damn. Yeah. They drew another Loam, so I'm in trouble. Pretty close to just GG'd here. I have to draw a Bog, and even then I think I'm at a disadvantage. That plow. Caracas is not going to save me here. I think I may have made a mistake by playing it, actually. I think it was a mistake to play it. Only thing it does is it forces them to loam again and possibly waste again. And not having exploration is really what's saving me here. That's worth playing, though, I think. So they waste it, I waste them. And even though they have loam, they're going to have a million billion cards in hand. It gives me an opportunity, perhaps, to hit the tabby. This is a pretty cool song. So they let it die. No, they don't. Okay. Ultra Mega Keep. In there. Oh boy. I mean, we're like kind of close here, but not really, huh? Like what? Like I don't pay for the endurance? It's looking pretty bad. I wish I tapped different. I'll put it that way. I think they're gonna play the Saga here, but I'm not sure. They play waste. So I am winning on clock. Um, Not the draw that I wanted. It's not bad. Thanks for that request. I heard that one before. They have the Horizon canopy. So until they tap that, it's kind of sus. I'd pitch that if they gave me the opportunity. But yeah, I hate to say it. I think I'm going to try to win this game off of time. For some reason, like my opponent's like pausing here for a considerable amount of time, you know? And I'm about 3 minutes ahead. Um, that's uh, that's what you call a bummer in my language. I think I would still pitch the Green Sun though. Oh no, they're gonna name the windswept heath. Oh boy. All right. Oh, that's still okay. Well done. I heard 6 o'clock was your favorite Dream Theater song, and you really don't think any other ones are good, and you want to have an argument about it. I think if I recall, that's what you said. Like, you want friends of yours to become enemies over their favorite Dream Theater song. Doing crystal meth will lift you up until you break. I didn't realize that's what he said. Yeah. I think we had this conversation once here. He's I will not be taking further questions. Oh, yeah? Well, did you hear the glass prison? You listened to the drum solo at the 7 minute and 50 second part of a 13-minute long song? Both. Right? I don't think I change anything, huh? There's like maybe some merit for a card like this, but I think so. I don't think it's better than these other cards, I guess. Uh, I think this is the mull, unfortunately. Yeah, this is better. Up in the plow. I think because it's like a sanitation thing, you know, if it was done in like 15 minutes, maybe you wouldn't be so confident, you know? Did you really? Is that really clean, you know? I don't like that. No, sir. A little tough, actually. I have a minute to think about this. I think we just run this out. I do think they're gonna loam and waste again, but I think this card's pretty effective. All right, song requests. We have 3 in the pike. Starting with this. I don't like that. Gives me a little bit of like Sonic the Hedgehog vibes. Pretty nervous about a 2020. Yep. Oh boy. So I put the plow on the bottom. I have shuffled since, but doesn't feel great. All right, so we do this. That won't do, right? Like if I could draw it this turn, yeah. Well, not even. Yeah, I guess we gotta put it in the graveyard. I could take 1 hit, maybe. This entire game. What I mean to say. That doesn't do it. Yeah, I'm dead. Yep. Close one. I put the plow on the bottom, and I think that was a mistake actually because they had such a short time to close the game out that I think I could have played around that. Had the plow in the opener. But yeah, I think if I think a little bit longer about that, I think I keep the plow. And yeah. Kind of what I mean. Like I think I had agency to win that game and I didn't, you know? As seen on Goblins. I think that's a mall. This hand sucks, but I think we keep. Thanks for that request. Pretty cool song. But like I'll like go through leagues with this deck, and it's just like there's always just so many plays like that that were just so close. Eric, yep. I'm gonna go Moloch. I think it's about as good of a wasteland here, probably better. The next turn, Night Waste might allow me to survive. Guess I try to fade. Could go double waste here. Could play both wastes. And yeah, it's just such a never feels good. Yeah. Guess I'm just gonna treat this like a combo deck where nothing I do matters. And I'm gonna leave this back to block. I think my life total is more important than theirs. All right, I think I got it. Blue green deck. Get fetch. Fetch. Get this. Then random app excavator. And lock them out. Yeah, that's maybe a good point. I play like a coward. Okay, this card. This card. I don't think I want poop your pee. Boo maybe, needle maybe. I think all the grave stuff goes. Boos can gain a little bit of life, but it's not great. Thanks for that request. I mean, I could like hit like a Mox or something with this. Yeah. Oh, the Truckway song. All right. We're in trouble. Outplayed. Outplayed. Hey. Yeah. I kept the wrong hand. Right. Um 5. This is better. I don't think we need that. I'm gonna risk it without that. No, I'm gonna queue yours up here, and then we'll get the sad version of Semi-Charm kind of life after. Um, they mulled to 5 as well. So if they want to play Magic the Gathering this game, I kind of have some chances, but see. Draw Plow is my best draw, probably. Fun's good. All right, let's risk it. No. If it's Soul Land into Thing into 6, then it just wasn't meant to be. All right, Rabblemaster. Okay. Oh, boy. Okay. If I hit a color land, I got a good shot. Oh my god, I'm hit 5 like 100 times. That's frustrating. I wanted to fetch for a surveil land here. I'm getting pretty big punished. So we don't want this. We want that. Um, play this. Play this. And I am going to play a sad version of Semi-Charm kind of life. So I take like 100 here. All right. It's still winnable, but pretty rough. I don't have much life gain at all. I may have to shoot this thing. See? Can I? The top two cards are fart. Right. I'm gonna take one. I kind of want the Dryad Arbor, but like I kind of want to shuffle. I take the Arbor here. This is so desperate. Yeah, these people are excited as shit to hear Black Hole Sun. Matron. Okay. So not having Shadowspear might fight target nerd. Yeah. It is a good song. They got a name sticker. Not bad. Three. What a waste. I think I would just hold the Moloch. Haywire Mite could gain some life. That's a decent call too. Boots. If it was Shadowspear, it would have been Shadowspear for sure. So I'm just gonna get this. And I think I'm forced into an attack. Oh, yeah, you're right. Knight is good. Plow is really good, actually. I think we just keep that. Actually, I think I'm gonna tap like this. I think I'm just gonna make this a 3/3. Because if I plow, I want to get pun back. And I think that there is a pretty high likelihood of that coming up. Back. So they play thing, I plow, I get pun back, is what I hope. Soul Cauldron. All right, hold on. So being rewarded here. Okay. Oh boy. Hey Moses. Yeah, that was pretty gnarly. I was gonna get here. I think there was a knight on top. My man. Wait, losing the lands is rough. Yeah. Feeling pretty good about that. But yeah. Happy holiday to those who celebrate. All right. Omnitell. Okay. So this is not bueno. But we keep this against that silly deck. Hey, Johnny, what's up? Oh, okay. Huh. So it is not Omnitell. They take the night anyway? Okay. Bowmasters would be super annoying here. Oh, okay. So here's the game plan. If they are in fact Omnitel, I can I can bring in the commercial district, and then with the commercial district, trigger on the stack, blow the haywire might. So the game plan here. Okay, it is. Hybrid reanimator. Okay. Yeah. 20 days ago is a little bit ago. Yeah. Oh. So, all right, they found what they were looking for. Gotta try. All right. Yeah. Um, guess I don't mind another plow, but like, I don't even think I really want another play so much. Guess I'll put it on top. I really don't know. Guards 2 Entombs and an Atraxa. Going to 3 means I would die to an Archon. There is an Archon in that list, which there are several, then, yeah. Right. So, don't need it. I will take 4, though. Right. Yeah, 3 Brainstorm. That is kind of bamboozle. I guess, well, tired of getting hit by Bowmaster. But it's still good. Right? Five, 6, 7. Okay. So draw a creature and win. Damn it. Not that creature. That's so silly here. Oh, that's a tilt. That. Just don't want it to die to like a Bowmaster or something. Really close game. I wonder if there was one damage that I could have got in somewhere. Pedal. Okay. All right. Got it. Okay. Close one. Liven it up a little bit. I always like that. The MTG bot is a snitch. It always makes me laugh. So what's really tough is they're both Omniscience and Reanimate. I think we gotta make some changes. Excavator probably. I think maybe one Wasteland. I'll run two Dorks. I kind of want Eeg, but I don't think I really do. Just force a will. All right. I will try it, but I'm not happy about it. Maybe the Veil should have went, actually. Foil Lava Greaves? Yeah, I probably will pick one up. Bugs is bitching. Yo, good to see you, Sass. What's Bugs bitching about? Fuck Bugs. I love Bugs. Fuck Bugs. I want to get like a foil foreign one. If I could hold out for that, I will. Like, I think I want it in my Roto, even if it doesn't overtake Saga in this deck. I think it's like a card that I want to own. I just bought I seen a Korean Cindervines foil, and it was like $6 or $7 on eBay, but it was like $10 for shipping. So I was like, I don't know about $10 for shipping. Cindervine's such a cool card. I'm just gonna hold the Pyro. Best draw here is like a green mana. There it is. And next turn, I think we play the Saga and we just chill. They keep it there. I'm like almost afraid I've let them cast 3 cantrips here, so maybe that's a mistake. Did he say stake? I do feel pretty insulated. And revealed for the shuffle. Okay. Um. Yeah, it's gonna be a no for me, dog. This song's fire. Yeah. I think we go for the Sylvan now. I think this is the turn to risk it. For Biscuit. think they're typing to me. Cool opponent. I don't know if I've ever spoken to this opponent. I think I just got wrecked by show and tell and went, I hate show and tell. I think that's been my like interaction with this member of the community, which is not great on me, to be honest. Hate combo. Why don't they play the decks I like? That's how I sound. Alright. Counter target spell if it is blue. Dang it, Bobby. Well, I wish I didn't play that Sylvan. Yeah. Hard to lose when your opponent draws 7. Hard to win. Hard to win. Opponent draws 7. What I meant. White, green, this. Yeah, it's brutal. But it's an 8 for 2. Yeah, sort of. Sort of like one. It's similar. Mana Drain. That's the card I need. Why didn't I think of Mana Drain? They might be dead here, but they might not be. I'm Mark, and this is my TED Talk. You're funny, I start. Oh, they're thinking. That's terrifying. They have 15 in hand. One of them is a Gristlebrand. Gotta think, whatever it is, it starts with show and tell. Maybe they don't have show and tell into omniscience. Like, if they had that, they'd probably just slam it. It's a good player, so they're also aware of Haywire Might. So if they just put like a Gristlebrand in the plan, then I get to hit the Caracas. Or the Needle naming Caracas. So they'd have to have like a second Needle. And there's realistically a way to make Night bigger than a Gristlebrand. But they'd still live. I will be a little tilted if they just cast Show and Tell into Omniscience. But doesn't look like that's happening. Not sure what they could have. Just kind of hoping to get like 3 Pyroblasts on top or something. No, probably isn't really what I want. Not sure I heard this one before. Glad you like it. Uh-oh. I just fucked up. Whoops. That's actually a really big mistake. Uh-oh. I'm not even going to play around. I'm just getting a Savannah here. Close one. Yeah, I definitely like it. I'm trying new things, you know. Got to try the Lavaspur boots. Oh, cool about it. Yeah, we're talking. I wanted to didn't want to brag. I think Joel's like beating the piss out of me most of the time. Um, so just showing the options, you know. Definitely a really good player. Cool version of the deck too. Yes, yes, it does, Moses. Hopefully, I get a 4-1 here. Could have been a 5. Well, okay. If I win this, I get ahead of myself. Could have been on my way to a 5. Oh, so. But 4-1's awesome. And 3-2 is not bad either. So we're both battling for the 4-1s here. The one after this is pretty crazy. Not pretty crazy. It's ooh, looks like this might be Matt's deck. Punishing Waterfalls. By the way, Matt won the challenge. Punishing Waterfalls. Hoping he has a video to put out or something on that. I know if you subscribe to his channel, you could see his content. His like past VODs. Of what was everything? Okay. Yeah, it did look pretty spooky. I'm just gonna play a Knight of the Coreliquary. So that's gonna smart. I'm gonna go for Plow and the Sylvan most likely. So they're gonna replenish. Yeah, I gotta let that pass. All right. Oh, that's really good though. That line, I know someday you'll have a beautiful life. I know you'll be a star. Somebody else's guy. That one always gets me. Matt beat you in top 8? Well, hey, you made top 8. That's awesome. I didn't know that. I think plowing might have been a mistake. Did he say stake? I think if I could do that again, I'd play the Sylvan. Yeah, I would play the Sylvan if I could. So that's going to bite me. If I draw a green land, it will not. Or whatever. Any land here. Ooh. That's good enough, I think. Get Arbor. The play thing. And then we waste. Yeah, alright. All came together. Better lucky than good, right? Yeah, it does sound like that a little bit, doesn't it? All right, when this thing does a thing, you get a thing. All right, I can't do anything about that. What the fuck did that do? For a wasteland. For the Saga. When this shit ETBs, they draw a card. Okay. And then they squat it up. But another version. Theater. And you know she's being facetious. No. In that dude's defense, you know, I've told ex-girlfriends I'd, cute things like that, you know? Yeah. All right, it's gonna be Haywire Might, right? So you should know. She's pissed. Sorry, this song gets me every time. She's pissed. All right. And you're still alive, and you're not holding her. All right. You said you'd hold her until you died. But guess what? Atlantis is still there. And she's not being held right now. So, you know. What are you doing, Uncle Joey from Full House? Not holding Atlantis Marset, I tell you what. Hey, good to see you. Atlantis Marset is still there, and Joey from Full House is not holding her. There's bigger things to worry about. I think I just want the lands. Uh-oh. What the fuck is this thing? Alright. When this shit ETBs, you scry 2. Whenever another artifact with mana value 3 comes in, create a 0/0 construct. Ooh, boy. You create a Saga every time a thing comes into play? That's pretty serious, I tell you what. I'm gonna have to win target game at some point. I don't like that. So now they're gonna get a construct? Yeah, it's a big dude. The hell am I doing here? I think we want this. A second Knight of the Corellicory? Maybe. Yes. I don't want those two. This is rough. Hey, good to see you. Yo, thank you. Thank you for the raid. Thank you. Thank you very much. Oh. Killed Hannibal. Alright. There is lots of thunk going on. Let's get the... Yeah. And we have to start attacking the wham bam thank the ma'am. We already listened to this. Right, I think we could win target game. Yeah, we won target game. What did Jane say? Not sure about Fiery Justice. Don't think I want this. Don't think I want this. So I remember Matt saying in his stream, Pyroblast wasn't that good against him. Hey, thank you, Florida. Oh, yo. Moses, my bad. Got ya. And like, I don't know if this is exactly Matt's list. Oh, I'll make sure I peek my head over there. All right. I think Matt said Pyro wasn't that good against him. And we'll heed that warning. Well, and actually, it kills that synthesizer card. So I think we do want it. Yeah. Oh boy. Okay. I don't know what I'm doing. But this is a keep. Yeah, I'd like to try vintage. I wanted to try like Deathrite Shaman or Renin 6 or Ragavan, like one of those cards that I haven't played in a million years. Um, Gang, do I pick your poison this card? Because they would sack it. And I think I do. Because it's sacrifice. And this is indestructible. Cool. I think that was good. Hopefully we draw a land here. That's not very good. We kind of have to hit a land drop next turn. Oh, no, Brian. All right, we hit it. Cool. I think as good as the construct is, getting Excavator in the play is where we want to be. We just want to hit our land drops every turn. Okay, cool. So, float, get a wire might. I think our hand is too stocked to not play thing. Uh uh yeah, let's play knight. Let's fetch first. Because we're gonna pyro that thing. And I think I'm gonna use the forest here. So that way I still have something to fetch with the plateau later. Let it cancel. What the hell? Doesn't have like indestructible or something. I get the double waste them next turn. think we do this. They could equip and attack for 3. That's not going to answer a lot of their problems here. Yeah. The 4-1, really, really good. Yeah. So the loss was to lands, which again is a favored matchup. I think it was a winnable game. I bottomed the swords to plowshares when my opponent had about 5 minutes on the clock to complete the game. And I think under normal circumstances that was right. But the situational awareness of your opponent's playing the land stack, they have 5 minutes. It is likely the way you lose is a 20-20 if you're going to lose. So I think that was an oversight on my part. This deck is very challenging. I do think if you play this nearly perfect, you're going to win a lot of games. Of course, you know, you can get paired in ways that nothing you do matters. Pretty diverse. Didn't see tempo at all. I beat one land deck. I lost to the other land deck. I beat Show and Tell, really cool player. I beat the new Affinity deck. I don't remember what else I played. Needle. Pithing Needle? Been playing that in the sideboard. Metacall if Death and Taxes is in your area and like a lot of people are on it, you could probably main deck it over something else. But I like it in the sideboard. Yeah, Pick Your Poison's been pretty good. I like one, I think. If Speedball. That too. That too. I think I'll try Lavaspur Boots again. But the Shadowspear I think probably is better for this deck. But I will try this again. Yeah, we have finished 4-1. I'm not sure if my stream times are starting to be towards the bad times. I'm sorry. I'm ending. It's in 15 here. Yeah, I gotta be up early tomorrow and do a bunch of Strass Daddy things. Yeah. Yeah, I'm sorry. You're doing your taxes, okay? Dang. We'll catch up. We'll catch up. Gonna upload this to YouTube. I'm gonna have 2 good YouTube videos coming next week. Yeah, feeling pretty good. I'm not seeing any nerds on the internet. I figured the Legacy Pit would have been on tonight, right? But those nerds are not online. Trying to think of who I could raid here. I think I'm gonna raid a cube player. I do like this cube player. If somebody has like somebody they like, who's streaming, I'd happily do that too. Um, yeah, no nerds at all. Yeah, not seeing any of them. No legacy nerds at least. Right, great seeing you. Hope you're doing well, Rizza. Hope your balance thing's going well. Urza, Geodude. Yeah, really good turnout. Cool opponents, cool games. If you like my videos, I do have a YouTube. If you think you would want to check out the Strass Daddy without being able to interact with them, then here's my YouTube channel. If I get to 1,000 subscribos, I could monetize it, which is nice. No big deal. All right, that's me. Let's raid Matt. Subscribing. Hey, Harry. By the way, I have some more stupid cards next time we meet up that I want to give you. If you have use for them, that is. All right. We're rating Matt. Do it. Not Matt punishing waterfalls. That would have been the real raid. Yeah, whenever I see like let me see. Already have one of these. Is it going to be invisible? I don't think anyone could tell what this is. Damn it. Hang on. Oh, I'm such a boomer. There it is. Okay. This card. The Yao guy rampaging thingamajig. Not really showing up, is it? The Bear Mutant. And I also I have I have one of these for you. Lush Portico. Not sure if you're using this one though, but you have utility for it. Japanese. It is yours. Yeah. Yeah, it's a nice one. I have a commercial district as well. And non-foil. I think I couldn't get the Parlor one. I wanted to be the, yeah. In the event that you ever need it, it is absolutely yours. They're like pretty cheap too, like $4 or $5. I found them and just got them. Was just like, yeah, whatever. Just somebody will want these. And I like the fact that you and I have similar taste in cards. Makes me feel good to give you a card. I think that's all. I also bought this for me. So, be happy about that. Cards look so weird because of the green screen effect. It's like not even coming through. It's nuts. That's so crazy. I'll have to use my other camera. Cool. Yeah, yeah. As long as it's not breaking the bank and stuff that you have extras of, you know. But I certainly appreciate your support, man. All right, let's raid. RENIER. Great to see you, everyone. Don't think I'll be on tomorrow, but I will be on in probably 1 or maybe 3 days next week or something if I can. See you later.